I think he got a hint from them, and he just went all out for it, for challenging our ego to stand up and be proud.
Yes, sir.
Stand up in us and be proud, and to be courageous enough to feel that we could qualify for higher education and have our own universities. So it was like a futuristic thing.
Oh, yes, sir.
It was intended to take up a deflated ego and give it new spirit and stand it up straight and high.
Oh, yes, sir. But Imam, why did the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Sister Claire Muhammad feel the need in the first place to develop private schools, private schools?
Yes, well, they had accepted the position of Mr. Farad, and that was that as long as we depended on a white man's world and his institutions of learning, that we would not go far, and if we did go far in education, he felt that we would not be free, we would not be independent thinkers. So my mother and father, they loved that man so much because he changed their life and made their life new for them. They loved him so much they devoted themselves totally and with no reservation to what he thought would be good for us. So my mother, she devoted herself to education. She didn't get what I think she said she came close to graduating from elementary school. She got about 8 to 7 years of education. But like my father, both of them were self-taught persons. They appreciated education, they appreciated knowledge, like the early free slaves who wanted to learn to read. As soon as they were free, history says, black history says, that they were seen stomping in the field when they heard that they were free. They were seen stomping in the field, and they had little papers with them that they could read, little booklets sometimes, all little booklets, and they were seen leaning on the clouds, reading in the field. Everybody heard that. So that spirit and that hunger was obviously definitely in my father and my mother. And my mother, she devoted herself more to education because my father was busy preaching and trying to arouse the mind and thinking of our people, arouse their interest to support a new idea for black people's life in America.
Yes, sir. Brother Imam, so when did she actually start? And was it Detroit or was it here in Chicago when she actually started?
Well, she actually started as soon as she heard the message from Mr. Farad.
Yes, sir.
And my father began teaching me acting as the leader in that time for us. She began back then. She told me how she would encourage her older children to read and to study, and especially to study the lessons, they were called lessons, kind of calculus, lessons of W.E. Farad. But when she moved to Chicago, and I became of age to be in school, she got